In a reality full of fake subconscious programs, the true power lies in authenticity. We live in a world of fake food, fake medicine, fake news, fake clouds, and fake time. All of these constructs are collapsing. But we're out here today to understand that linear time is fake. Hello everyone, I am Michael and I help guide people on the evolutionary journey. There's a lot of fake concepts to this reality. And one of them is the concept of time. Linear time is fake. Now you say, why do you say this? How is this possible? How can time be fake? Time is relative, and time goes by vibration. If you want to know the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. I wanted to share this concept for quite some time, and recently I've been called to finally share this bit of consciousness. So recently we just had a time change, right? We magically, because somebody dictates that we have to change our clocks an hour, right? So when we really stand back and think about it, what is the authentic time? Was it the time that we just had, or is it the time that we have now? Was, say, 3 o'clock really 3 o'clock before, or is 3 o'clock the correct 3 o'clock now? So when we sit back and we realize this, and that's the first way that we could kind of understand this concept, is the concept of this daylight savings time. So because there's a change, right? What does that authentically mean? So we had a specific time that was designated, and because, you know, the controllers of the narrative dictated that we need to change the clocks, right? So now it's time to switch the time, and everything is different. So what was the authentic time, Light Warriors? Was it before the switch or after the switch? Nobody knows, because time is relative. Now, on your journey, you might experience this as well. Sometimes you're doing something, or you're hanging out with people. Different people, things, and situations could dictate your core vibrational frequency, and the time will actually change. So have you ever experienced this on your journey? Say, wow, the time just flew, right? It went by so fast. Sometimes it's dragging because you're not having a good time, right? You're not having a good time. You're at a lower state of vibration. Sometimes it's hard to get through maybe an hour. So an hour doing something, whatever that might be, and then taking a different hour of your day and doing something that you truthfully enjoy, your perception becomes your reality. You, as a vibrational being, are vibrating differently. Now, that's why we see this glitch in the Matrix. How many of you does this resonate with? Right? You go on your journey and you're doing something fun and you love it. Yay! Right? You're hanging out with people, you love them. Yay! Right? And then oh man, time just flew. And then you're stuck with maybe people you don't like. Maybe you're stuck with a situation you don't like. And then the time just continues to drag. And the reason for this is because of the law of vibration. So you're going to vibrate at a certain frequency, and your perception becomes your reality. So sometimes that same quote-unquote hour that the controllers of the narrative built in this matrix construct, the clock, right? The 60 minutes, you see it going round and round in a circle, right? But that same hour can feel totally different to you. Same hour. But 60 minutes can feel like 30 minutes, and sometimes 60 minutes can feel like, oh, an eternity, right? You all understand that, because time is a man-made construct, and it doesn't go with the law of vibration. So a lot of people are noticing this recently in the past few years. You might have this experience that time seems to be speeding up, right? It seems like there's no longer 24 hours in the day. It's like time is just going by so fast. And that's because we're on this plane and energy is increasing. So the concept of time, or our perception of time, it's going by so fast. Now, another glitch in this time construct is in each and every one of our individual journeys. And this happens through nature and subconscious programs that are downloaded. So when we are young, from birth to about the age of 7, we're in a different state of consciousness, and we're downloading subconscious programs during the first approximately 7 years of your life. So if you could almost remember back, it was slow. Like you say, oh, the years are speeding up, the years are speeding up, right? It's not that the year is speeding up, it's that perception is changing, right? So the 60 minutes in the hour, right? The 365 days in a year, it's all perception. So when we start to think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, we could start to see that this man-made construct of time is not authentic, right? So if you are vibrating differently, your perception of the time will change. And that's why we're all unlearning and relearning during this time period. And that's why it's important to surround yourself with higher vibrational people, things, and situations and surroundings. You like these surroundings? Light warriors? No. But this fake construct of time, we just recently seen this, right? So what was the authentic time, right? Because people decided to change the clocks, all of a sudden we're on a different hour, daylight savings time, right? So we're starting to peel back this veil and understanding, like, constructs of time, for example, are not what we authentically were led to believe many years ago. And that's what this time period is all about, right? That's why when I present, we present topics in the concept of shifts, because my experience of time right now might be different than yours. We're all floating in this ether, Nikola Tesla, in this realm, in this cavity, where the Schumann resonance can show us what's really going on. And that's why we keep sharing the consciousness and the Schumann resonance energy updates. We're thinking differently. So especially when we have these exterior energies that come in, you could have a day that kind of flies by or a day that drags, right? So you have your personal journey, your personal perception of time, and then you also have all the surroundings that are going all around, all these incoming energies. So we're out here today to understand that time is fake. So many fake things in this world, but all of these constructs are rapidly collapsing. And time, the concept of time, was their weapon. To hurt our people, to make them feel that they're going to run out of time, right? Because you're going to age. But we don't age, light warriors. If you disconnect from the matrix, you no longer age. I don't age, light warriors. I evolve. And so do you. We're going to talk more about that very soon, light warriors. But all these concepts, we don't need to keep track of time, right? They want to put you on a clock and tracking time. That's why there's clocks everywhere and everything's based on this construct. But it's fake. So, when we think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, we unlock the keys to the universe. If you find this message interesting and you would like to learn more about our reality in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, why don't you click subscribe, give the video a like so it becomes visible to more people, and please share with one other person, because if we all share with one other person, we will rapidly grow our 5D community. And that's why the great Nikola Tesla was shunned years ago. He was shamed, he was mocked. Oh, a crazy scientist. But he understood the authentic reality. He was able to see through the matrix and give us these concepts that each and every person, all different colors, classes, and creeds, can use this information to help improve their everyday life experience. That's why we're out here. That's why I am out here, to resurrect all these teachings and give it back to the people like it should have been many years ago. Our society is 100 years or more behind because of all of these teachings, all of this information and technology that was hidden from the public. So, a simple concept that we take for granted in our everyday life, on our journey. How important, what big of a role does time play every single day? And if we could break through this concept of time and we start to understand that this universe is based off of those three concepts: energy, frequency, vibration, and that time will vary and shifts are happening. They're happening every day. That's why I don't say this is happening on this day. That's why sometimes we have ascension symptoms. Maybe it affects me before you. Maybe it affects you before someone else. But it's in that time frame. A shift of 3 days, a time frame. It's not just one moment. We're seeing these glitches. We're seeing these Mandela effects. And we are out here to destroy this matrix reality. All of these concepts will collapse. We live in a world of fake food, fake medicine, fake news, fake people, fake clouds, and fake time. It's time to unlearn and relearn and take back control of our everyday lives. Remember, we cannot control what is around us. However, we can control from within. Be conscious that time is fake, light warriors. Use this to raise your vibration and increase your electromagnetism. Life is so much better when we are all together. If you find this message inspiring or know someone that could benefit from it, please share this message. Dear ones, I am Michael. We are the 144,000 warriors of the rainbow. It is time to take back our everyday lives. Our entire reality can change when we break free of these man-made constructs. So, what have your experiences been on your journey? Leave them in the comments. Have you seen glitches in time? And are you aware of this recent time change? And does that make you aware that this linear time construct is fake? I am that I am. I'm here to break this matrix. And light warrior, so are you. I am the defender of our everyday lives. Victory of the light. Come on out, light warriors. Soak in that nature. Everything has an energy signature. And when we think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, we unlock the keys to the universe. Like this little river here. There's ripples in the time. Those are the glitches. It's not flat. It's not straight. Like that time construct. Those are the ripples in time. I am that I am, and nothing will stop this. Nothing.